There is absolutely a class system, and you are programmed and conditioned to stay in it. When we're raised in a way where patterns and conditioning is reinforced, it is very difficult to break out of that. That is why you see so few people rise above the caste or the class system that they're born into. And you guys know I've said this a million times. Like, if you don't think that there's a caste and a class system all across the planet, you are crazy, because there is. There is absolutely a class system, and you are programmed and conditioned to stay in it. We see very few people moving out of that because to do so is so uncomfortable. It is still so uncomfortable for me to have, I had a conversation with my grandmother this week, and she was like, I just don't understand how you make the kind of money that you make. And she probably thinks I make about $15,000 a month. Like, she literally, that's about all I think she thinks I make, because I think her head would fucking explode if she knew how much money I made. And that in and of itself is very difficult, because when I'm on those phone calls with her, it's like, I want to be authentic. I want to share with her where I'm at. I want to share my success with her. But that programming and conditioning, she is a school teacher. She's from Idaho, school teacher who was frugal and saved, was raised in the Great Depression, saved her whole entire life. Like, I just don't think she could even fucking comprehend that I make 6 figures a month. She would think I was lying, first of all, if I even did try to tell her that. She would just be like, there's no way. Like, or she would be like, who are you killing? What illegal activities are you doing? She just couldn't fucking comprehend it, right? But that's a very difficult thing for me, because literally I can feel myself retreating when I have to have those types of conversations with her. And I typically try to avoid them, but she does bring it up from time to time, because she'll just be like, now just explain to me. I don't really understand what you're doing, and how are you making this much money? And so then I'll have to have the conversation. But literally after those conversations, I then have to go check myself. I then have to go do some clearing. I then have to really tap into who I am and ask myself, am I willing to allow the programming and conditioning of my family and my ancestors to hold me back from my infinite potential?